All right. And we live now, y'all. Yes, we are. Oh, wait a minute now. Let me make sure. We on. Let me make sure we on now. I don't want to talk
Is
too
we
slow.
on?
I want to
Is we
see.
on?
Cause Restream be doing me dirty. Go
Be doing us
check the
dirty.
group page, Jay.
Check the group.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
we
we
on.
on.
We on. We
We
on.
on.
Once again,
Let me
we
got the
on.
notification.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay.
That's right. Let me make sure, cause we don't want to be talking mess now. We want to.
Are we playing
Yeah,
the music?
we're gonna do the intro now. We just want to say we're here, so stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back in a minute. In a second. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, good afternoon. I did the same thing, Jay.
Good morning,
It's
guys.
good afternoon.
Right. Good
I
afternoon.
keep
Good
forgetting.
afternoon, you guys. We spilling the tea, but we're bringing you tea without the honey,
Cause it
because
ain't
it ain't
sweet.
sweet. It ain't sweet.
It ain't sweet. Oh my
Yes.
God, Jay. I'm trying to see because I see a Facebook user. Good afternoon, our Facebook user. How are you?
Good
How are
morning. Good
you
morning. I know
doing?
Shelly Love was on. I don't know if she's still on, but Shelly, if you on, good morning. Good morning, girl. Welcome to the show.
Good
We
morning.
appreciate y'all.
Yes. Oh my.
Facebook user, good afternoon. I keep saying good morning.
I
Man.
know. I know.
I'm
We get used to it, guys. We just keep saying it. Good afternoon. Oh my goodness, Jay. Oh, I guess you're gonna start with the pet peeve. You want to start with the
well.
pet peeve? You got a pet
First
peeve?
off, how was your week? How's your week? How's your week? First off, how you doing, girl?
I think I
Hey.
do better with the pet peeve right now because I'm upset. Hey.
All right. Well, I do have a pet peeve. I do. I guess my pet peeve would be people who carry the bone and don't want to tell you who it is. They carry the bone and they say, "Oh, don't tell them. Don't say nothing." And
Really pisses me off because it's just like if you're gonna carry the bone, you should be able to tell me everything one and tell me, like if I want to be able to say who said it, you should be able to give me that option. You understand? Because
Yes.
it's just like you carrying it. Why carry it and not tell me? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'd rather not. I'd rather not know. I'd rather not know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'd rather not know than you tell me. Especially if you my friend, you shouldn't care. You shouldn't care. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm that type of friend. Listen, such and such said this, and this is what it is. You feel me? So
Exactly.
that's a pet peeve of mine. People who carry the bone and can't and tell you, oh, don't tell them, don't tell them.
Yeah.
Nah,
No. No.
Cause see, I'm the type of person. If you tell me that, I'm gonna tell. Listen, I don't know if I can hold that. I don't know if I can hold that. I might have to say something.
Well,
I
I'm
might
not
have to
gonna
say
hold it.
something.
Don't
And
tell.
then that might be an argument between me and that person. You understand? But it is what it is.
Right.
It is what it is.
Exactly right. Nigel, are we still echoing? I just want to make sure we're not echoing anymore. So that is.
Who's echoing?
I put the echo cancellation on, so that's why I'm just trying to figure out if we still echoing.
Okay.
But exactly right. Don't tell me because more than likely you carried that bone. You probably brought the bone there too. You brought the bone. Y'all snapped on it,
Exactly.
and now you want to carry it to somebody else. So I'm the same way. Don't tell me not to say anything. If you don't want me to say anything, then please don't tell me. It's not
Don't
worth.
tell me. Don't tell
Mm-mm.
me. Mm-mm.
Yeah, because
I'd
why you?
rather. I'd rather.
Yeah, why you gonna put all that bad energy? Have me to carry around all that bad energy? No, you can't release that on
Gussie
me.
Newman. Good morning, Gus. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, you can't hold that on me. I'm not that one. I'm gonna definitely have to address it. So
Mm-hmm.
think before you speak. My pet,
Exactly.
Jay, I don't know if it's anybody else's pet peeve, but my pet peeve is these little effing gnats. You know these little gnats that be flying around everywhere, but like they evolved from I don't know where. Like where the hell did they come from? I don't care how much
Yeah.
cleaning I do. They used to be called fruit flies. I think they,
Yeah.
I think they just freaking.
Let me tell you that happened to me. I had them bad one time. I was going on vacation,
Uh huh.
and this was in, I always like leave my windows open in the summertime. I always leave them open. So this is in around the summertime, maybe even spring. I had bought some orange juice, and
Uh
I had
huh.
forgot, to pour the rest out or drink it. I was going for like 3 weeks. When I came back home, sis,
Oh, I
it was
know.
so, it was so many gnats in this apartment. I mean, like it was like attack of the damn gnats. It was and when I tell you, it took forever to get rid of them shits. Like I'm spraying all kind of sprays to get rid of them. I mean, they was just
I'm gonna tell you,
all
they don't
over.
do they you can't use regular what you call that fly spray. That don't kill them. They are hard to
Nah,
kill.
nah, uh-uh.
They are hard to
It
kill. I
seemed
had
like
to get some of this stuff
it,
called this stuff right here. I ain't advertising for the Zevo.
uh-huh.
Yeah, for the net.
I've
And
done
I
that.
mean, and the only way these work, you gotta spray it like right on their little asses. Like
Yeah,
you gotta be
they
right
and them
on
shit.
them.
They when I tell you they move, them shits move. They move like I don't know what. I'm
They
like,
do.
damn. They see you coming.
Yes,
they
yes. I
see you
hate
coming
them.
for
I
real.
hate them damn things. I'm serious. I'm so.
Facebook user said I'm dealing with the issue now, and I hate it. Yeah, they survive. Them shits survive all year round. You be like, damn, it's winter
Yeah,
time. You ain't got nowhere to go and you ain't got nowhere to go and hibernate.
that's what I'm saying. I think
And
they
I'm not talking about. And I ain't talking about my damn house.
I thought
You know
they
what I mean?
might. I thought they're starting to evolve this is something more powerful because you used to only to me like if you leave out some fruit and it starts to go like bananas or something like that, you would get them. But now they
Right.
done took a super pill. They must have had some freaking virus thing that pumped them up because they're here all the time. No matter how much I
Yeah.
wipe down, how much you clean, how much you throw out. I don't know.
It's still here.
So I've been aggravated with them, and they be like one or two here, and I'm thinking, okay, this is fine.
Uh-uh.
But then you see another one or two over there, and I'm like, listen, this I can't. I tried that. They said the apple cider vinegar and water container attract and kill them. Yeah, but you know what? It's like how many? Number one, to have my house just smell like apple cider vinegar, But it's like how long do you leave it there? I don't even see it really
And
attracting
you
them
know,
as
you know what
much.
else? You know what else attracts and kills them too?
Huh?
Wine.
Wine?
I mean, alcohol, wine, whatever kind of alcohol. Because I had to do that too. I had to
Okay.
do that too. I put a cup in my kitchen. I put a
Hmm.
cup in my living room because they was all over. I was seeing them all over. It
Oh,
was it
you
was
know what it
crazy.
is? It's probably because of the sweetness, because they attract to that sweetness, probably.
Or
The
maybe even
sugar.
like the ferment of the wine. I
That's
don't
the
know. I don't
sugar.
know what it is.
That's the
Yeah,
sugar.
I don't know what it is, but it does work. It does
Yeah,
work.
yeah, yeah, it does. I just that smell of the apple cider was like, ooh, because you got to put them in different
Yeah.
areas because it seemed like wherever you put that bowl of whatever, they'll go somewhere else in the house. They used to only
Uh-huh.
be in the kitchen. Now they don't went other places. Now they'll be like, oh, we ain't got to only stay in the kitchen. They're going to the other parts of your house now. They don't even care.
Yeah. Yeah. Cabinets,
Yeah, they don't care. So they
toilets.
right. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but that is my pet peeve for the week. I hate them little things. I don't even
Yeah,
know. We
I
had a
do
debate on which one you hate the most, flies or gnats. I don't know. Gnats are winning right now
too.
because they're getting to be all year round.
I hate them both. I hate them
Too.
both.
Me too.
Cause once a fly on my food, though, you throw the whole damn food away. I don't play that.
Yeah, because what did they say that they throw up on it
This
every time they
yeah, they
land?
no as soon as they land, they're planting. As soon as they land on food, they're actually laying maggots. They're laying eggs. They're laying eggs on your food.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
That's why when you leave meat out for a long period, it doesn't matter how long you leave it out. If summertime flies are flying on it, they're laying their eggs on it. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God. I'm like, no,
Mm-hmm.
I can't take it. I can't take it. I'm like, nope, not your girl. Mm-mm. I can't do it. So but I think for me,
Well, good afternoon, everybody that's just joining the show.
yes, good afternoon, good afternoon.
Yo Yodi, I wanted to make I wanted to make mention. I don't believe that we're streaming live on YouTube. I don't see it because I was checking the YouTube, so we may have to check that out.
Okay.
We're not streaming live on YouTube because normally I would get a notification. All
Okay. All
right,
right. I'll look at that.
but guys, so topic of the week, guys. We're gonna be talking about finding love over 30. There's a lot of singles out there, a lot of singles that are 30 and over, and we trying to find out like what's the reason? What's the reason why there's so many singles? And for those who are 30 and over, like trying to find love, like where have you gone to find love? What outlets have you used? You know what I'm saying? I know you church, work, do you use a dating app? You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people out there like just having a hard time. You know, would you
Mm-hmm.
even be open to? Would you even be open to relocating to find love? Would that even be an option for you?
I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying? So, would you
oh,
say? Would
oh
you
no, I
say,
just want to
Yodi?
say, I just want to say good morning to Lisa, D, and Jessica. I can't even get nobody name right now.
And early Nisi
Early,
Peace, what's
yes,
going on,
Edna.
girl? Good
We got
morning.
that's right,
Good
y'all.
morning,
Come on
girl.
in. We need all this
Come on
feedback. We
in.
need all in. Get on
Yeah,
up in here. Get in here and get some of these
yeah.
comments going. Like, where can we find love? Or over 30. Over 30.
Right.
What is
Over
the best?
30.
Anybody got any ideas or what is actually different between the dating scene over 30 now than you probably thought about maybe, let's say, 10 years ago? I said
Nah, we would say because if we 30, we gonna say about 10 years, 10 years ago.
10
Because
years
things have
ago?
changed within, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Technology
said
and
10
stuff.
years ago,
We
right?
say, we say about 10 years ago because technology, the use of technology, there's a lot of dating apps out there. So yeah, and yeah, I know somebody that personally that got married, through somebody they met on a dating app. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But even though we have all of this technology and apps and stuff out there, it's still hard for people, to find love at 30. I had a discussion with somebody that I know. They was talking to the dude, and she was just like, "Oh, he's already asking me for pictures and stuff like that, sexy pictures and stuff." And she found that to be, like, like she just it was a turn off to her. It was a
Mm-hmm.
turn off for him to be asking her that. And this is how I feel. I feel like, we living in an age where now as women have paved the way for men to even come to them to ask them to approach them to ask them, whether or not they can see sexy pictures and stuff of them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women are allowing this. They're allowing it. You know what I'm saying? So this
Mm-hmm.
is why a lot of guys feel, that it's okay, you know what I'm saying, to ask for a nude. You know what I'm saying? So how do y'all women feel about that? Like guys asking women about nude pictures and stuff like that. Just meeting them, in the beginning. I mean, is it a turn off to you? Because a lot of women, a lot of women out there, they're comfortable with sending nudes. They're
Yeah.
comfortable with that,
I mean,
you
some
know?
women actually, you could just look on their Facebook page. You could see enough of their body where you don't even have to ask for a nude. But my thing is, I wouldn't want nobody to ask me for no nude pictures because number one, I don't know you. Number two, even if we've been dating for a while, I still wouldn't want to send you a nude picture because I don't know where that relationship is going. You know what I mean? What if we break up? How I know that my pictures won't end up on social media somewhere? You know, I
Mm-hmm.
you got to really think about it, especially in this day and time. Women are more independent. They have these jobs. Some of them work for the government. Some of them work as teachers, wherever, they can't afford to take that chance to have their pictures spread all over social media. So to just come
Mm.
right out and ask someone for a new picture, I find it to be disrespectful. That for me, for somebody to ask me for a new picture right out the gate, I'm like, you got enough out here that you can look at some nudies if that's what you want. If that's what you actually
Mm.
looking for, you got enough. You can find nudies almost anywhere. So you don't have to ask me um for a
Facebook
nudie.
user says, "Sorry guys, I cannot hear you. Hey guys, the sound is going in and out.
Okay, let me
The sound
see
is going
here.
in and out.
It's still going in and out.
I can't hear you." You're saying, "Can you guys hear us now?
Let me see. Yep, I mean, still nothing.
Can you guys let us know if y'all can hear us?"
Let me see something. Can you? Um, Let me see. I'm telling you, these.
I hear you fine. Okay, they're saying they hear us. They hear
Oh,
us.
okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. I don't know who said they hear us now. Oh, Dee says she hear. Jessica says she could hear. Edna
Uh-huh.
says she's not able to hear. I don't know if it's on our end because some can hear and some can't.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Now I can.
okay.
Now they can
Now,
hear. Now they
now
can
they
hear.
can hear. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's important
Yeah.
because
So
okay. Edna says she's good, and I saw that comment. Edna, she said you the way where you can find love at is on the moon. She said you can fly me to the moon, way amongst the stars. And they cost too much for them to give us a like little 6 minute a little 6 minute trip up in space. I don't even know how I'll be able to afford to date or find somebody at the moon. They charge so much money to take you up to space now. You can't even find nobody there. Oh my gosh. She said to the moon. That means we don't have no hope down here on Earth.
yeah. I mean, could it be? Could it? I mean, there could. There's a lot of reasons. I mean, could it be possibly, kids? You having kids, you just don't have enough time. You might not. Some people might not have enough time.
Yeah, because back
To
when, like, I'm thinking, I guess I'll be telling my age soon, but I haven't been, like, to a club in God knows where. I don't even think, I mean, me personally, I wouldn't want to find anybody in the club anyway. But I'm like, where do you go if you don't want to go on social media? Like, where do you go to meet people now? Because so many things are done online. Where do you actually go to physically meet a person now? Like, where's some of like forget the library.
or
Ain't
just
nobody going there.
even putting yourself, right, even putting yourself out there. Even putting yourself. I find it that a lot of women now are just more like aggressive with it. And I wouldn't say aggressive, but just more letting it be known, like, this is what, what I'm saying? This is what it is. Like, take me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I find, yeah,
Dang,
yeah,
Jay.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh
That
God.
hey, I'm just saying, because it's like, damn, especially here in New York, a lot of women let you know, like, yo, this is what it is. This is what I want. You want it or not? Like,
So
let's
you
do
think that
this. You know what
maybe
I'm
people are
saying?
too aggressive? What Shelly said, girl, what's in that cup? Because I'm feeling good. I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't that in this cup but some coffee? I guess it's the caffeine, girl, the caffeine. But listen, I don't want.
Facebook said Facebook.
I'm up here to make everybody feel good.
Right. I'm messing with a hottie toddy right now. But Facebook user said that's my issue. I don't want to go on social media to find somebody. So where do you go?
Right,
Where do
exactly.
you go?
I don't.
I mean, I find it people I find it like nowadays, people actually hooking up on the job. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that's okay? Some people don't, have that mentality where they don't shit where they eat,
But
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
But listen, I think it's easier. You spend more time with that person on the job than your own family. You
I
know what I'm saying?
I know,
So,
but if it goes
you know,
bad, you got to see this person at work. Like, I think that's a little awkward. You
You think it's
know?
awkward? No,
Yeah.
no, not necessarily. Not, I mean, if but sometimes it works. That's just a chance you're gonna have to
Yeah.
take. But you got
Yeah.
to know how to move. You got to know how to move. You got to know how to move when you're messing with somebody at the job. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You
because
got to
I
know how to
mean,
move.
if it
You
doesn't
don't have
work,
people all in your business. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I mean, but if it doesn't work and
You
you see him
understand?
coming and you see him coming down the hall, what you do, have a duck in the bathroom or something because you see him
You
coming down the
know, I
hall.
mean, we hey, we both adults. We both adults. This is a chance we had to take, and this is a chance that we took. Okay, it didn't work out. We got to move on.
But
You know
Jay,
what I'm
you know
saying?
that
It shouldn't be no. I yeah, well, but see, that's a conversation that you're gonna have to have with that person, like off the bat. Listen, if we gonna be doing this and together at at the job, whatever, you got to set boundaries from the beginning.
right, and
From
people
the
will
beginning,
yes you to death and be like,
because
yeah,
this is
you're
your
right,
right, because
you're
this is your
right.
this is your livelihood we talking about. This is your livelihood, so you can't mess around with your livelihood.
Yeah, but when you really think about it, when people are upset and they've been hurt, their livelihood, their mental, everything goes out the window. They don't think rationally. So you could set boundaries and they'd be like, yeah, 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 yes, you all day because they want to be in a relationship with you. But when all said and done, especially depending on how the breakup happened, everything that we agreed upon is now null and void. They upset now, okay? So I'm like, is that something you really want to put yourself into? You know what I'm saying? You just,
Yo, I, I'm
I don't
sorry, I
know.
don't know who Facebook user is, but
Which
they said
one?
I'm just starting it right now. It's too complicated to take anyone serious right now.
Let
And
me
why
see.
is it? Who is it? Who is
That that
that?
that's D.
Who is that?
That's D. That's D.
I ain't mad at I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you, D. Word.
I
I
ain't
ain't
mad
mad
at
at
you.
you, sis.
I'm sorry, but you don't really. You know what? That's what I love about our group here is because we keep it real. It's no shame and no gain. That's right. She said, "Forget that. I'm just having a good time right now. I ain't looking for no relationship. I ain't looking to get into nothing. That's what I'm talking about. Just keep. That's it.
But you know what? And that's why. But you and this is why there's a lot of say. I'm not mad at that for whatever
Mm-mm.
reason she has a reason to be. But this is why a lot of people are single, because I
Mm-hmm.
hear that too. I'm not looking for nothing serious. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, and why? Why do we have so many people saying that I'm not looking for nothing serious?
Because
You
it's too
know,
hard.
is it due to
It's too hard,
I
Jay.
mean,
And this is fine.
is it due to past relationships? And that's
Probably
another
so.
reason. A lot of people be broken from past relationships, and that's hindering them from wanting them to get into something serious with somebody else due to their past.
But you
You know
know
what I'm
what?
saying?
I respect that because I would rather for someone who is broken because of a past relationship to kind of take it slow and see who they are and where they're going than to jump into a relationship broken.
Hmm.
Instead of just trying to jump into another relationship while they're broken. I would rather for them to take their
Yeah,
time and heal opposed to jumping into
heal
another
from that.
relationship. Yeah. So I respect
Yeah.
that totally. And in this day and time, it's much
Mhm.
different than when I was well, I'm still over 30, but I mean from 30s to my 40s, it's much different with dating than when I was dating in that era. Way
Mhm.
different. Way different. Like we didn't have all those like the social medias and everything like we have now. We didn't have that. So it was way
Yeah.
different. For me it was easier. I found it to have been easier then than now. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, because now I find it that it's just so much more accessibility
Mm,
with social media. It's more accessibility. You got more
mm.
options. You got people that are into what you are into. Where back in the day, it was harder. It was
And you had
harder.
to find those
I think
people. You had to really find those
exactly.
people that was into what you
Final
was into. Mm-hmm.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
I agree with
You
that.
know,
I agree. I agree totally. But let me ask you a question. Do you think it's because like men find that they have more options now opposed to back then? Like,
definitely,
yeah, they feel like
a
they have
hundred percent.
more options, so they could be a little bit more selective, so to speak, opposed to
Yeah,
what it was
yeah,
back then.
most
Because
definitely.
leave it up to Kevin, he be throwing women. I'm telling you, he be coming at these women. I don't even know how they come on the show because he just be coming out of where do you get this from? But I have to say that many times I do agree with what he's saying.
Me too. Me too. A lot. I think what it is that a lot of these what a lot of stuff that he's saying. You said I agree, and people can't handle the truth.
Right? They can't
People
handle the
can't handle.
truth.
People can't handle the truth, and he's just straight up.
Yeah, he is.
Like one particular time he said it was a she was a little overweight or whatever, and I think her issue was that men tend to go after the more spicy Latina, the light skinned women and stuff like that. So he's saying, oh, I don't think that's what it is. And he's like, could it be that, you're overweight? Could it be that, you don't like to exercise? He said, could it be that you don't like to exercise? You have to take care of yourself. You have to put take pride in yourself. He's like, maybe if you changed your way of life, maybe you would get have more of an option as to what kind of man you'd like or you want to be with.
Right,
How
right,
can you say, oh, I want a man that's 6 foot, 6'6", 240 pounds, solid muscles, ripped body? Like, how are you looking for that kind of man and you're not even, you don't even work out, you don't even exercise. This guy
right,
might is into health and fitness. So this is the kind of things that he was saying.
right.
But and I, go
Right.
ahead.
I think one of the things with Kevin, what people really don't understand, is that he started just having women take a look at their selves. Because they would go into certain things and looking for certain men, and you're not able to bring that to the table yourself. So I think it's
Mhm.
just started calling women out to, take a look at yourself first before you even think about going out there um, try to find a man that's for a relationship. What do you have to bring to the table? Maybe right now you need to kind of be on an even playing field. If he has this,
Right.
and if I'm looking for this, and that kind of man, then I need to be this kind of woman. Because what are these kind of men looking for? You know what I'm saying?
Well, Facebook user says, I think standards now are just so low.
But whose
I believe that
standards?
they are right on whose standards on whose part. I think, yeah, I mean, I do agree. Some Donna Tolliver says some men like big women. Yeah, they do. There's a lot of BBW chasers out there, and there's nothing wrong with that. But
And then
it's
she
it's
needs to
just
go to find a man who likes big women. You can't. I guess what he's saying is you can't find that man who loves to go to the gym. He loves to eat this foods and that foods, and think that he's really going to be attracted to you because you're not that person. He knows he's not going to go. You're not going to go
right.
to the gym with him. He's gonna come from the gym and he's
Uh-huh.
gonna come all buff and you're gonna be sitting on the couch with bonbons in your hand, stuffing them in your mouth. And that's not gonna be attractive to him. So why put himself in that situation?
Right.
Go get one that loves
Right.
big
Or
women.
why even or why even be, some why even go for that kind of man if you know that he's not into that? You know what I'm saying? I think that sometimes I think that one of the main reasons why people are single is because they don't want to be open minded. Sometimes we have to be open minded in order to find love as well. And I'm
Right,
saying open minded in terms of maybe wanting to, thinking about dating outside the race,
right,
outside your race.
right. That's what Edna said. She said
A lot of
maybe
people,
you could think of dating outside your
yeah,
race. Mm-hmm.
dating outside your race. Have anybody ever thought about that?
Right.
Some
That's
people that's not an option. Some people that's not an option, but you might have to consider that.
Yeah, but is
You
it
might have to
easier?
consider.
I find it easier for men to date outside their race than women. I mean, for us, I find it easier for
And why do you say that?
I do. I find it easier for men, because women. I don't know. It's just this thing especially with black men. Y'all get all of these kudos and the black of the berry and y'all get all of black men carry long. You know what I mean? Y'all get all of these great and wonderful kudos. With black women,
Uh
we
huh.
come. They always talk about we got attitudes. We don't know how to act. We always want to be we rowdy. We get the short end of the stick. So it is
I don't
easier.
think so. Maybe,
What?
maybe I don't think so.
Okay.
Now, I think y'all have been very. Y'all have we have y'all have been very embraced. Now, I think I don't know about before, but now I would say y'all being called queens. Everything is queen this, queen that, beautiful queen. Like I think we black women have been embraced more now than ever.
Yeah, by more black women. We have been trying because we've been lifting it up more. And then what happens is everybody will start jumping on the bandwagon with it. But they wait. He said, oh, Edna said, hey, don't sleep with them hot Puerto Ricans. Them
Don't sleep. He
papi.
said, "Don't sleep."
Papi.
He said, "Don't sleep on them hot Puerto Rican poppies."
Okay, don't sleep
All
with
right, well, good.
Woo!
Different stroke for different folk, baby.
Woo! Give me that enchilada. Jay, I'm gonna have him say, ain't your name Jolanda? All right, Edna, that's what I'm talking about.
But I don't
So,
know. I just if people what I don't know. Some people. What about long distance relationships? Is that an option for some people? You think?
yeah, maybe for some people, yeah, but not me.
Yeah. I mean, I've done it. I've done it. It didn't work out. It lasted while it did. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But would I do it again? Nah. It's not an option for me. Not an
Yeah,
option.
I'm not. I don't like the long distance. I like to be able to, because sometimes when I need that that comfort, that hug, that loving when it kicks in, I don't need for you to be so far away. Okay, so
Yeah.
not for me. I mean, that's just my preference. I don't want to be in a long distance relationship. That's just my
Hmm.
thing. I know people that are in it and it's working, but the thing is
Yeah.
that they're working on being in one place together.
Together.
Right.
Exactly.
They're working on being
Exactly.
in one place
Yeah.
together. So it's not for me. No, not at all. But I think what is happening, because when I was listening to Kevin, he was saying, women, we now tend to put our careers first, right? Which is nothing
Uh
wrong with
huh.
that, right? So we
Okay.
put our careers first. He said, but by the time you decide to get into a relationship, what happens is now you're about 30, 35. So now you got the
Uh
person thinking for childbearing, 35 and over, they call that high risk. So
hmm
it's like a whole, it's like, with everything put into one, it makes some men feel like by the time she get ready to have kids, like, especially if
hmm
you don't already have, he's like, dang, she's gonna be old. It's
Uh
something to really think about. When you're doing your career thing first, and then you decide now at 35, 40, I want to get into a relationship. So it's just like so
yeah.
many different factors that we have to think about. And then if you have children already, you got to think about your kids.
Yeah.
You can't bring around people, create, too many people around your
You got to
kids.
worry about yeah. You got to worry about who you bringing around your kids. That's very important.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
Crystal King says she says some no some people say they don't like this and that, but will still be dating or effing you, and just because they can't say that, just don't like just wait, wait, she says, and just because they can't say they just don't like you, they will go to the next woman that maybe that body may look worse than yours, or people just messed up sometimes. That's why you need to stick to your standards, and long distance didn't work for me, but I may do it again.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's and that's it. I mean, because at the end of the day, we're going to want to be with somebody. So it's chances that we're going to have to
Right.
take. There are chances that we have to take. We just hope that we learn from our past experiences, that we don't, we may make mistakes, but we are not continue to make the same mistakes. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because you're gonna date again. You're gonna meet different people. We can't carry that baggage that we have from one relationship over into the next relationship. You can't
It's not
say
gonna work.
it's not going to work. You can't say,
It's
"Oh,
not
you
gonna
do what
work.
my ex boyfriend used to do." I am no, 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 no. And that
And
right there.
some people just do it. Some people just do it for convenience.
What
Some people do it.
relationship?
Yeah, well, just may have been in a long distance relationship, and they break up, and then they move on, and they get right into the next relationship. Sometimes it may be convenience, and I know somebody like that. I'm just like, well, damn, you ain't waste no time, like
Yeah, but and
you
it's
know,
so funny that you
you
say
ain't
that.
waste no time. And then when I thought about his situation, I was just like, okay, you was in the doghouse, you was sleeping in your car, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, type shit. So it was like, it's cold outside, bro. So in a situation like that, what you gonna do? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Shorty, like, inviting you to live with her, like, it might not even be because I'm just saying. That's why I say it may be sometimes it's for convenience.
yeah. And then it's times that some people just can't be alone. They just like they don't know how to be. They've had somebody in their life for so long that they don't really know how to be alone. Some people just don't work well by themselves. Everybody don't work well by themselves. It you
But
know
that's dangerous though.
it is
That's
dangerous. It
dangerous.
is
That's for
very
them for them for
dangerous.
them people that don't want to be alone. Is
Mm-hmm.
dangerous.
Yes, it's
you
very dangerous, but you have
know.
it, and that's why I said, because you get some people that are very clingy. So now you get in this relationship with this person, they're very clingy. Every time,
Yeah, I
why
don't.
you didn't text
Yeah,
me back? Why you didn't call me? Why you didn't 10 minutes? You didn't call me back. You have people that are
and
extremely
that's
clingy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you got to be very careful when it's dating. And I think that's why when we were speaking about last week about relationships and why some people just stay in because they already know what I have. I don't know what I'm going to get.
Facebook Facebook user said, "I'm scared, and the day he a man, at night he a woman, and vice
Oh,
versa." I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Be honest. Who
that's D. That's D.
that's deep? Well, yeah, you got to worry. You got to worry about people not being transparent about who they really are.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And that's why you have to really really get to know that person before you jump into bed. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Then you jump into bed and then ask questions later. Nah, it's not gonna
Yeah,
work.
that's
You
crazy.
you you rather yeah,
Woo.
you rather not. You know what I'm saying? So if you that type of person that's just quick to jump into bed and not know a person's past or what they really do, that's your fault. That's your own damn fault. You
Mm-hmm.
know?
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. And that's the thing, though, because sometimes you don't even know a person until you live with them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
Hmm.
kind of scary in that aspect. So I totally get it. One minute, you know, this person is this way, and that goes for women too. It's not when we say women, we mean both men and women, because men are going through it too. Because you do have some good men out there that wants relationships and want to be in a relationship, and you got some real trifling women. So when we say it, we're
And
not just saying
I
just
find it. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I find it also another reason why there's a lot of single people is because the finances too, that plays a major part. If I'm making $80,000 a year, you want to have somebody that's making, I'm not saying the same amount, but at least 60, 50. I'm not trying to be with somebody that's making 30, 20,000. Nah.
right, right.
Nah.
And
Nah. It's
Crystal,
hard out. It's hard out there. Like that's
Crystal,
that's another thing. Finances plays a major part. Like,
it
and you got a lot of women out there that's like that. That be making 40,000, making 25,000. Oh, you want to do that? Make 100 grand a year? Like, what makes you think you deserve that? What makes you think you deserve a man that makes 100,000 a year and you only bringing 25,000 to the table?
all right,
Where they do
ladies.
that at?
Jay, is this supposed to be?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And
Come on.
the
Nah, get out of
funny
here.
thing is because this is how he really feels. Because he says this All he says this all the time. I think the first question Jay probably asked when he go up before he even go out. How was your day? Oh,
Listen, I need a
Susan,
whole credit.
what's
I need
your?
your credit.
Let me see
I
your
need your
W
credit
two.
score. I need everything.
You found your
I
taxes
need your
yet?
credit score. I want to know what your credit score is. That should be the listen. That part of dating before you date a person, you need to show that credit score. A credit
Oh
score
my
tell you who
God.
you really are. Yeah, a credit score tell you who you really are.
Jay said, I want
Yeah,
all three. TransUnion, Equifax.
and Equifax, I want it all.
Don't just come
There's
with
another one too. I think it's
it's
four.
four now.
It's
Okay,
four.
it's
It's
four.
four. It's four
JB like
now. I want all four.
don't come with three of them and talk about this is it. No, I want to see all four. Wait, hold up. That might be a good thing to put on a dating app. We started dating app. What you call that? We'll think of something, but yeah, because that plays a big part. It plays a huge part.
Right.
And
What should yeah, it should be. You
when
get
you're
these
thinking
dating
about getting a
apps,
relationship.
your credit score. You want to know what this because it tells you, okay, this person's responsible. Somebody with a 700 credit score, you know that they're responsible.
Right, but and I'm gonna tell you something.
You know,
I don't know. People probably say, "Oh, that's not the same." But let me tell you something. If you meet someone, even though they're married, but they're separated, so they're living in two different places, okay, and they're working on getting a divorce, you wait for them to get that divorce, right? And then you get in a relationship with
mm-hmm.
them, or you wind up marrying them after. The same thing with your credit, honey. Okay, I'll wait, and you gotta fix that credit. All right, we'll wait, and when you fix
Right,
that credit, then we'll get together. All right.
right.
Once you fix the credit,
Yeah,
then we get together. Simple.
yeah.
It's to me, because I told you how I felt about marriage in that anyway. To me, that's like a business. You know, you coming
Mm-hmm.
in and
It is. It is. It's like, what are you bringing to the table? Shelly Love said, "I ain't mad at you, Jay." That's right.
that's it.
Facts. Like, what are you bringing to the table?
Yeah.
I need to know that the person that I'm with is going to be, because I like honestly, if I get married, I wouldn't have a problem letting my wife take care of the financial responsibilities, handing her the money and let her take care. As long as I know that she's responsible, I
Hmm.
ain't got a problem with it. It's less of a headache for me. But I need
Right.
to know that she's going to hold it down. It's very important.
Right.
You got a lot of women that just likes to spend a lot of money. Ain't
Hmm.
nothing wrong with spending money, but we need to have that money, that cash flow flowing.
Right. That
You know what I'm saying?
residual.
We got to have that residual flowing, right? So
Right.
these things are important,
Right. And I
very
see.
important.
Crystal was saying about sometimes people just they be building up their partners, and then their partner wind up leaving them for someone else. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is in the interim, when you build it, if you helping someone get on their feet, or if we are doing something together, then we're supposed to be building up each other.
Right.
We build together. We're gonna build this together. So whatever they're doing, my name need to be on something. I need to have some kind of. That's why I said to me, things is a contract. Something that's stating if things go sour.
And that's why I said marriage is important because first off, I'm not building something with somebody that I'm not married to.
Mm-hmm.
Unless yeah, because what that marriage, it means something. You ain't gonna just off and leave. You know what I'm saying? After I done help you come up, nah, that's
Oh,
not
wait
gonna
a minute,
happen.
Jay. I want you to Jay.
Not on my watch.
Jay,
Not on my watch.
Jay,
Nah.
Jay, I want you to read Crystal, okay? Read her. That's right, Crystal. Because Jay always come with this. Go ahead, Crystal. Go ahead, Jay. I want you to read that out loud.
Okay, here we go. Can I read it with an attitude too? Because that's what it sounds like. A whole attitude here. No, a dude needs to make more than a woman, period. He's supposed to be a provider. Then men complain and say, I want to be the man of the house, but not doing their manly duties. What is it? Men can't have it both ways. What about the men that think they should have a woman making more? No. Here we go. And you really gonna clap for that? This is what we doing on a Sunday afternoon. We giving claps now. I ain't heard a clap in a minute, but okay. I'm gonna let you take that. Now back to Crystal. Back to Crystal. Back to Crystal. So what I'm saying, no, it works both ways. It works both ways. It's no different from a man. You can't demand a woman to make more than you if you're not bringing to the table either. It definitely. I'm not just saying that you know on a when it comes to women, it works both ways. Definitely works both ways.
Okay, because
Yeah.
like you said, if the man is make if the man to me, they require women to do certain things. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
even being the caregiver, they want them to be home, they want them to cook. Like, damn, how much do you think you're gonna get out of me? You know what I'm saying? So I just think that everything needs to be set on the table. What is going to be our roles? Because it's no way that I'm going to be going out, making the money, taking care of the kids, cleaning the house, cooking the food, bringing home just as much as you do, and you sitting down talking about I'm the man.
See, and that's this is why we have a lot of single
Oh, you see
people.
what I mean? Dang, it's no
This is why
way.
we got a lot of single people because here we go. Like, yeah, the man. Just because if we making the same amount of money, that doesn't mean that you should wear the pants in the house. Doesn't mean that. Doesn't mean that you should wear the pants.
So
What
let
makes
me
you
ask
think
you a
that you should wear the pants?
let me
And
let me ask
so,
you a
if
question,
you think
Jaden.
that you
What
should
does
wear
it
the pants, then
mean?
you might as well just go ahead and be single then.
No, let me ask you a question then. So what does it mean? So that means that you come home and you cook, you clean, you take care of the kids, right?
I don't have a problem doing that. I don't have a problem doing that. It's all of how you want to. Every relationship is different. I'm just saying what works for me. I'm dating marrying a woman that makes $25,000 a year is not an option. I'm sorry,
That's the
it's not
way
an option.
love goes.
It's
Like a
not an
moth to a
option.
flame burned by the fire.
It's not an option. I'm sorry. I'm
um,
sorry.
oh, see, yes. I mean, it's. I'm sorry, guys. It's funny to me because it's just. I think it's just such a
I'm
double
just saying.
standard, and I
How is
just.
it a double standard?
I do.
How
I
is it?
think it's a
And
double
I'm sure
standard
there's a lot of guys out there that feel the same way. It's a lot of guys out there that feel the same way. Like,
But
and I'm
let me.
sure there's a lot of women that feel the
So,
same way.
so Jay,
They're not gonna date somebody that if you're making hold on, let me ask you a question. If you're making $85,000 a year, what makes you think you're gonna date somebody that's making 25? No, it's not gonna happen. It's not
because
gonna. I mean,
Jay,
you making $85,000 a year. You gonna marry a dude that makes $25,000 a year.
let me ask you a
I'm
question.
asking y'all out there.
Yeah, y'all can
Mm-hmm.
answer that question. But I'm asking you a question, Jay. What makes
Uh-huh.
him the man of the house? What makes him
What
have
makes him
that
the man of the
role?
house?
Yeah.
Yeah, part of being a provider. Yeah, yeah. But I'm not see y'all. Yeah, I think that when it comes to providing, y'all take that to a whole nother level. Like y'all automatically assume that the providing is the financial part. It's
Also,
being
what
a
is
provider is more than just it's more than just being being the financial part is more than just it's more than financial. I'm saying like part of being a provider is more than financial. It's more
okay?
than
So
just
then,
that.
what is it? What else is it then? If it's not financial, what is it?
I didn't say it wasn't
No,
financial. I
I
said
said
it's
more.
more
I
than
said
just
what
financial.
else? Just give me one more other thing than finances. Of being a
Being there for your
provider.
children, that love, the support, being there, the time, putting that time in.
Okay,
Yeah,
so all right, so now I only want to say this: if I'm making 80 and he's making 25, right? Then he still is providing that love and that emotional part of himself, right? So you're saying to me, I still should look at him as the man of the house because he's providing, maybe not all the way financially. He's not matching me financially, but he's matching me with love, respect, emotional caregiving for the children.
Right. Right.
Oh, so that would be okay.
Yeah, that would be okay for whoever's whoever, if that works for who did that relationship. That's not gonna that's not gonna work for me. Like as I said before, I need to be making a certain amount. Like if I'm holding it down on my own, you know what I'm saying? I want to be I need somebody that's going to build me up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just get married and still be here. Nah. Nah, like it goes back to what Donna Tolliver said. It has to be a partnership. You know what I'm saying? Partnership in my eyes is leveling up as a partner. You
Right,
know what I'm
but that don't
saying?
always have to be finances. Like
I don't
even
want to be. I don't want to be I don't want to be stagnant in my marriage. I
right,
don't.
but that don't always have to be finances because just like in a partnership, when you go into business together, this person might be able to put in the finances, and this person is putting in certain other work. Maybe it's their creativity. So now with your money and my creativity, we can build. It don't always have to be of we have to have equal finances. With you doing this and me doing that, we're gonna be able to build this. This and
Yeah,
that will build this.
my 85 and my 85. Like I said, my 85 and a woman that makes 40,000 is fine with me. 85 and 40 goes perfect to me. That's over 100,000. You know what I'm saying? That's over 100K.
Hmm.
I'll take that. But
Okay.
as I
Okay.
said before, I'm not, and that's real. That's being realistic.
Right. Right. Okay.
That's being realistic. I'm not. I said 25,000. That's not gonna work for me.
Okay.
But 40, that's realistic. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And there's
Okay.
a lot of women out there that makes $40,000 a year. A lot.
Right. Because you got to think about it.
40 and over.
If she starts to if y'all have children, she says, okay, well, I'm going to go part time so I can have more time in case the kids need to be picked up early from school or to do
That's
the parent
fine. And
teachers
that's fine.
conferences. So those things go together. That's what makes to me a
Hmm.
partnership. Okay, well,
Yeah.
she's going part time or she's going to be a stay at home mom because she wants to be there to nurture our children. I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't.
You don't see I,
No.
as long as she's a stay-at-home mom and trying to build a home business, because you like the kids are in school. So
Right.
when they're in school, you could be finding there's a lot of online programs. There's a lot like that's my thing. Like because I know a guy that's got a wife that just stays home, and I'm just like she. And I'm just saying, like, I
Say
look
it,
at that
Jay.
situation and I'm just like, it couldn't be me. It couldn't
Okay.
be me. I'd have left her ass a long time ago. For the simple fact that the kids are grown. You know what I'm saying? I don't raise a child that wasn't mine, and I give that man a lot of credit for that. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't
Mm-hmm.
his child. That's all that boy know. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
my
Right.
thing is, you've been with this woman all these years, and she has been a stay at home mom. Why haven't you ever tried to do something as far as like a home business to contribute, really contribute? You know what I'm saying, financially.
Jay,
I
wait a
mean
minute.
that's my
No,
thing,
she
and I'm not
just
saying I said financially, sis. I said financially. I didn't say she wasn't contributing as far as taking care of the home. I said financially.
okay, but see, that's what I'm saying to you is that I don't know why men don't understand that that is a job. Taking care of a home is a full time job. When they say
It
men work
is,
from sun to
but
sun, women's work is never done. It is a full
I'm not
stop
saying that.
stop discrediting um when stay
How
at
am I
home mom.
discrediting?
I'm telling that's a full time
I'm not
job.
discrediting.
I'm telling you,
I'm
I
not, but
know. I'm
listen,
these kids.
but
That
listen,
is
but
emotionally no.
and
That's a
no, no, no,
full
no,
time
hold on,
job.
and guys, hold on. Like Yolanda's a stay at home mom, but Yolanda's got a lot of businesses going on. She's got a lot going on, and she's not one of those stay at home moms that just stay home and don't do nothing. You feel what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
my thing. Like I need, and that's that, so I see why you're so passionate about it.
Because it's a
I see
lot
why you're
of work.
passionate about it. I know it is. I know it is. But what I'm saying is that, while the kids are at school, at school, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, I'm being a stay-at-home mom. A stay-at-home mom already has things planned out. They already know how their day is going to go and what they got to do.
And
There's a
sometimes,
lot of free time. There's a lot of free time during out the day to, okay, you know what? Let me see if I could do a little home business. Let me see if I can get into candles. I'm just throwing candles because you're into candles. Let me see if I could do something that's going to that I could contribute to, not just me but my family's future.
no,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
if you have time to do that,
That's all I'm saying. That's
that's
all I'm saying.
fine if you have time to do that. But being a stay, one thing people really don't understand, stay at home mom, that so many things come up that you would think we have all this time in the world. That time goes so fast, it's ridiculous. And then you have, oh, the child is oh, you got to come to the school, or the child is sick, or this is going on. You got to go over here do that. Or when they come home, do they have like a little snack ready? How was your day? Let's get your homework started. That little time that they get while the children in school is like downtime for them to prepare for when these kids come home. It is a lot, with, oh, right, we got to do that, help them with their homework. And when my daughter comes home now and she talk about, I said, oh, what kind of homework you doing? And she said algebra, geometry, trigonometry. My face be like, call your sister, where your brother, where's somebody who's older than you that did took this already? You know what I mean? I go, coming home from school, mom, I need you to pick me up. It's just so many things that it's thrown at us so many times. That little bit of time that they get, or that hour or two, thank God for it. Because I'm telling you, your mental will be jacked the hell up if you didn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot. I mean, yeah, you can do it and have like different businesses. Like for me, it's an outlet. Sometimes with doing all of this is an outlet for me. But at the end of the day, it's everybody is not privy to that. So those little few hours that they can get to themselves, it may not seem like, oh, what's she doing? She ain't doing nothing all day. But I'm telling you, dealing with them children, it's needed. It's a
Mm-hmm.
blessing for them to have them few hours. So some women say, I'd rather go out to work and not have to stay home with my kids. I have done daycare. I have my own daycare. I have mothers that would tell you.
I remember.
They
I
was like, I
remember.
take my hat off to you because I couldn't do this. They said, I'd rather go to work. At least they're getting to see adults. They're getting adult conversations. It's different. It's a different world. And that's why I take my
Mm-hmm.
hat off to them. So if you could have that man that will go to work and come home and be like, appreciate what she's doing because she's keeping the house together. She's running for the kids because he would have to take off. He would have to take off from work. She's there and this is what she's doing. Then we're working together to build a strong family. No, she doesn't have to match me dollar for dollar. And matter of fact, I don't want to do what she's doing. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just, when it comes to that, I just like, nah, women, this stay at home mom, I take my hats off to them too.
Yeah, I
Because
and I do too, and I appreciate you really enlightening me on the time and stuff like
it
that. I don't
is.
want women to think that I'm being insensitive. You know what I'm saying? Because now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, that's why I just kind of sat and listened. Like as you said, getting them prepared, taking them to school, and by the time by the time they actually get enough time to sit and decompress from all that, they already back home. So I get it. I get it.
you
I
know,
get it. I get it.
she's trying to
I get it.
prepare what dinner that's going to be cooked. Or, maybe I need to go shopping for that day or do some laundry. And then, oh, I forgot Joey or whoever the name is needs some sneakers. Or I got to go and pick him up and take him down to the store and doctor's appointments. It's a job. It's a job.
I'm
So
gonna read some of these comments before we
okay.
close out. Donna Tolliver said, "Being a stay-at-home mom is a lot of work. My mother was a stay-at-home mom until I was in the fourth grade." Crystal King says, "So my cousin wants to know because she make about 80,000 a year. What should the man she looking for be making? If you make if you making $80,000 a year, that's you kind of have a leeway. You know what I'm saying? Um, 40 is okay. Like I said, for me, at 85, 40 is what I'll even take a 35 with a potential.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Because We got to be making together as a couple. We got to be making over 100K. I just say that much. You
Okay.
heard what I said, sis?
Yeah.
Together as a couple, we got to be making at least over 100K.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? At least hitting that 100K. If I'm making 80 and she's making, I'm not, like I said, 25. I'm not doing that. But 40, that's 120. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Okay.
And Crystal King says, not only that, a stay-at-home mom don't have enough finances, and the dude she may be with is not giving her enough to start that business. Um, well then, it goes back to what I said. You get in a relationship, you got to know this person's finances, their credit score, to know whether or not they're gonna be able to hold you down to give you that money so that you can open up your little side business. You see what I'm saying? You need to know. Not seriously, like you need to know before you get in a relationship. You got to know what the finances like, and vice versa. Same thing with a female. You got to know these things. I'm a single mom of three and I work and I need all the downtime. She said, no, 40 is not enough for a man. Wow. See, and this is why there's a
I knew
lot
it.
of single
I knew
people
that
out
was
there
coming. Jay, I knew that.
because
I knew that was
I
coming.
think why is 40 not enough for a man? Why is it not enough? If
I
you're okay, so if you making 80,000 a year, you okay, then 50. 50. You know,
no,
you
because
you have that leeway. You had number. See, that's what that it goes back to what I'm saying. When you're making that kind of money a year, you can be selective. You should be selective. You should, as a woman, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so if you asked me a question and I said 40. So if you feel that the man should make more, then that's your option, and you have that right. You have that right. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying for myself, like if I'm going to marry somebody, we got to be making at least over 100K a year. So if I'm making 85,000, I'll take a woman that's making 40,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? I'll sacrifice that. Yeah, why
so
not?
that's why Crystal said he can't be a provider if she's making 80 and he's making 40. And this is where it
That
comes
doesn't make
back
that, and
to
that's it goes back to it. No, that no. Why does that make him less of a man because he's making $40,000 a year?
that is
Why
for
is that?
that sound like another show to me.
Why can't he be a provider? And you know what? That's why there's so many women who are these what you have what's the word women who make a lot of money. I should say that's why there's so many women who make a lot of money single for that reason. Because they refuse to be with a man that makes less than them, and if they do be with that man, they want to belittle them and make them feel like they are less than. This is why.
But that's what I'm saying. Well, definitely that would be something that we're going to put on another show. Because unfortunately, guys, we have ran out of time. I know this was such an excellent topic. I want to say thank you for the people that just came on, which is Cheryl, Michelle, she below. We welcome you. But
And
thank you,
Crystal,
right, everybody that came on.
Nigel, all y'all.
We'll be
We
here at
appreciate y'all.
Right, we be here at 12 o'clock on Sundays. I know the time changed, so everybody's trying to get back in the midst of it. But
Right.
yeah, we want to say we appreciate y'all. This topic was just off the chain. I had such a
Right.
great
And
time.
Crystal, since you're so passionate about it, we'll talk about it next Sunday at 12 o'clock because she going in right
Oh
now.
yes, she is. You better. We're gonna have to do a part two, and actually, the part
Yeah.
two is gonna be: is it a double standard when it comes to salary making?
Yeah.
Is it a double
Yeah.
standard? Is it okay for women to make less money than men when it comes
Uh-huh.
to your salary? So that is actually a great topic. We hope to see you guys next week. I kind of wanted to put some Valentine's in there, some love in the air, guys. But okay, we'll do
Guys, be
some.
sure to check out my website, accessories, accessories by jsoul.com. If y'all looking to get drippy for the low, I got them replicas, high quality, low quality, whatever kind of quality you're looking for. You want that authenticated stuff, you're gonna have to pay that authenticated price,
All
baby.
right now.
All right. But
All right.
we appreciate you guys. We really do. Y'all been watching Spilling the Tea, where we bring you tea without the honey,
Because it
because it
ain't
ain't sweet.
sweet.
It ain't sweet at all, guys. Until next time, y'all be safe out there. Peace and love.